Hello, today I'm going to be teaching you how to load film into the magazines of the Arri16SR. Now, in my opinion, this is probably one of the easiest 16mm cameras to load, as it uses magazines instead of just in-body. So, it also, in my opinion, is probably one of the easiest because it has separate sides for the exposed film and the unexposed film. So, to start off, we're going to be flipping the magazine onto this side, and then we're going to be pressing down on this little button right here, lifting up on this little tab right here, and twisting. Now, it might take a little bit of persuasion, but it should pop open. Now, you will be greeted with a empty reel, and you're going to want to set this aside. So you're going to pull up on this little tab, lift up, and set it off to the side. That's going to become our take-up spool. So, for demonstration purposes, we have a dummy roll of film, but whenever you actually load this film, you're going to want to make sure that you are doing this in complete darkness, as exposing this film to light will completely ruin your film. So, to load this in, you're going to want to take the hole and line it up with the hole in the middle here, and it should drop in, and then you're going to want to push that pin down, and then take this, and then there. Now what you're going to want to do is feed the film into this little slot right here, and because we have a roll of film that's a little bit used, it might take a little bit of persuasion, but a fresh roll of film will be a lot easier to load. And if you need any assistance with feeding the film into the camera, there's a little gear right here that you can spin that will feed the film in. Now, taking this film, you're going to want to take this end and pretty much take it and extend it out to this little marking right here. With me, I extended it a little bit farther out, but it's fine either way. And then you're going to want to take this end of the roll, or of the film, and there's a little hole back here. If you can see my finger, there's a little hole that you're going to want to feed the film into. Now, this can be very tricky, as it can be very difficult to actually put the film in, but once you get it in, it should grab onto the film, spooled onto the other side. So now you can close this side, and the rest of what you do from this point can be done in daylight, as regardless, this part of the film is going to be exposed. Now we're going to move on to this side, and like the other side, you're just going to want to twist this, and with some persuasion it should come loose, and you will see that we have a bit of our film on the other side. Now we're going to take our take-up reel and feed some more through, and there will be a little notch in the middle of the take-up reel where you're going to want to feed this film into it, and that way it can grab onto the film. Just make sure you have enough film, and once you get the film in there, and you're going to want to put it on this little pull right here, and it should snap in. Now we can put this on there, close it, twist it, and then that's pretty much the basics of loading the magazine What you're going to then want to do, and this is very important, you're going to want to attach the film onto these on a little pressure plate right here. So there are 2 tabs in these corners where you're going to put the film right there and right there, and then that should be set for you to actually roll the film. So like I demonstrated in how to set up the camera, you're going to want to take this magazine and line up the pins with this whole slot down here and put it in, press down, and then you should be ready to roll the film. And that's pretty much the basics of how to load these ARRI16SR magazines.